Hello, hello. How are you? Happy Friday. Can I get a whoop whoop for Friday? We love Friday in our house. Every Friday is a celebration, no matter what. But this is our first Friday of the summer for our kids being out of school, so extra celebrating happening in our house. So, hello, hello. I am so excited to be with you here today to talk about stashing your summer cash. Does that sound good to anybody? Let me know as you are hopping on what you would do with $600. If someone handed you $600 right now, what would you do with it? Let me know in the comments. I know many of you have commented on the post leading up to this live and shared your takeaways, which I thought were spectacular. So many of you had so many great answers, and I am going to chat about many of them right here on this live. Hello, hello, welcome on. How are you? I am so excited that y'all are jumping on and coming to hear about how you're going to stash your summer cash. So, tag your stylist, all right? That's the second thing. So, first is what would you do with $600 and and tag your stylist, okay? Those are your first two things. A mini vacation. I love that. Who doesn't love a great vacation? I know I do. All right, so I also want to remind you, how many of you have already sent your wish list to your stylist? If you have not done that, you want to make sure that you send your wish list to your stylist because you're getting into a drawing. What? It's as easy as that. All you have to do is send your wish list to your stylist and you'll be entered into one of our spectacular drawings here in this mega party. So make sure you do that. Wanted to remind you of that. Pay some bills, fun stuff with the boys. Yes, that is huge, especially in the summer. Kids are expensive in the summer, not to mention the grocery bill in the summer skyrockets, right? These are such great things. Okay, so now also put a 1 in the chat if you have watched the live from last night with Michelle and Mary Grace. Put a 1 in the chat if you watched live. If you still need to catch the replay, put a 2 in the chat for me and let me know. So 1 if you watched our live last night and 2 if you still need to watch the replay. All right. Yay. Loving all those ones. So exciting. Was it not so spectacular? How many of you came away with new style tips, new combos that you're going to put together, a longer wish list? Who has a longer wish list than they started with last night? They see some 2s in there. Definitely take some time to catch the replay. You are not going to want to miss out on that. Yeah, loved the live. Okay. I wanted to share with you a little bit about who I am and my story here at Park Lane, but then I really want to turn it into your story here at Park Lane and address some of those $600 things that you might spend your money on. So as you're jumping on, what would you do with $600 if someone handed it to you right this moment? Okay, so for those of you that I have never met, my name is Jen Ewer and I've been with Park Lane for 7 years. It'll be 7 years in August. And when I was introduced to Park Lane, I was 9 months pregnant, ready to go with my youngest. And a couple months after, I was approached with, hey, you should try out Park Lane. And I was like, I don't know. I have a newborn and a 2.5-year-old. I'm not really sure if this is the best time. I don't know, right? Like I kind of questioned it. But then one of my dearest friends was like, Jen, you have nothing to lose. You should really try this out. I think that you would be great in it. She saw something in me that she knew that this would be a great fit for. And listen, when your besties say something, you have to listen, right? That's just the rule. And the more that I thought about it, the more that my husband and I chatted about it, we said, it really would be really nice to have that extra stream of income coming in to pay off my student loans, to get those out of our monthly payment budget, right? And so we were like, well, what could it hurt? What do I have to lose to try something out like this? I was working a full-time job, but I knew that I could work it around that full-time job. And it was a high stress job. It was a detail oriented job where it took all of who I was during the day. And so I really came to find out that Park Lane ended up being my fun outlet where I could go out and hang out with girls in the evening. This was pre-COVID where, most of my business was done in homes with girls, which I loved. And we can get back to that. I'm so excited to be able to hang out with gals by the pool this summer and play with jewelry. And so I dove in. I tried it. I tried it out. And here I am 7 years later. I have definitely paid off those student loans in just a matter of a little while here at Park Lane. We have bought and paid off a car here. We have taken our family on vacation, and we've been able to save for those rainy days where we're like, oh no, there's an unexpected emergency that has come up, because we love that we get paid every single week here at Park Lane. My husband is a teacher and only gets paid once a month. So to have my Park Lane income coming in and having that weekly paycheck is huge for us for those unexpected things that come up also. So that is a little bit about who I am. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that I was able to walk away from that full-time job. Park Lane is now my full-time income, and I am so grateful for the flexibility of being able to now work it around my 7-year-old and 9-year-old and their schedules. Because for how many of you are moms out there or dads out there that have young kiddos, and even grandmas and aunties that play a role in those kiddos' lives, especially in the summertime, right? It's no longer our time, it's our kids' time. And getting to take them from place to place and all of their activities. And I'm just so grateful that I have Park Lane to be able to work alongside of their activities, whether it's on the go or scheduling my time so that it can be in the morning and then activities in the afternoon, however it works. So just really grateful for that. So that's a little bit about who I am. But what I really wanted to talk about is what would you do? What would you do if you could make $1,200 during the summertime? What would you do with that money? Maybe you might. The first thing that really came to my mind as I was thinking about this is the holidays. The holidays come so quickly. Here we are sitting in June. We're going to blink our eyes and it's going to be November. And y'all are going to be like, all of us are going to be like, well, now it's time to do all of the holiday shopping and we need that extra cash. So could you take that $600, $1,200 and take that money and put it towards your holiday budget? That's such an amazing thing to gift yourself, to gift your family, right? Now, let's talk about some of those things that you all mentioned on the thread of what you would do with that $600. So many of you said that you would put it back towards more jewelry. Okay. If that was you, put more jewelry in the chat here. Go ahead and put more jewelry if you would take that $600 and put it towards more Park Lane jewelry. Okay. Now let's talk about that, because did you know when you are a stylist with Park Lane that you are entitled to earn between $250 to $1,100 in jewelry of your choice every single month? Did you know that? So instead of having to spend that money on jewelry, you could be earning that money on jewelry plus earning a paycheck. Or you could be getting cash back on your purchases, right? That's another way that you could use your Park Lane stylist link, is to be able to get that cash back on your purchases, okay? So you could earn it, you could earn a paycheck, plus you could be getting cash back on your own purchases. All right. So if you are a more jewelry gal, let me know that in the comments here. Just put more jewelry, and that's what you would be using your Park Lane or your money, your $600 for? Okay, so that's number one. So many of you said that. Now, coming in a close second, so many of you said that you would take your money, take that $600 and go on vacation. Go see the ocean was one of the comments. Go take your family on vacation, right? How many of you, if you are a vacation, if you would take your money and go on vacation, big or small, put vacation in the comments right now, okay? Because did you know, fun fact, Park Lane gives us the opportunity to earn not one, but 2 free paid for vacations every single year. My husband and I have been married for it'll be 11 years in October. And to say that we have traveled the world only just, with small children and 12 years, 11 years into our marriage, I just had to pull out some of these pictures, okay? Switzerland. What? We went to Switzerland on our very first Park Lane trip, and I cannot tell you what an amazing gift that was to be able to travel to Switzerland for free. How about Aruba? Do you know these ladies? Did you see these ladies last night? To be able to travel with your stylist, what? That's so fun. To be able to hang out and meet people like Michelle, myself, Mary Grace, right? Aruba. Oh my gosh, here's another Aruba picture. So amazing. All right. Hello. How about Hawaii, right? To be able to go to Hawaii. So many amazing opportunities. Many of us are leaving in just a few months to Cabo, Paris. What in the world? So vacations. Would you love to travel for free? Come and check us out. Come join us. Let us help you to strategize to see what that would look like. Or if you don't want to go on our Park Lane vacations, which you're silly not to, you could totally take your money and do your own vacay, right? To do your own family adventures, to do something that is closer to home for you, that you could do more. Maybe it's the extras on your vacation. Maybe you would love to go to a specific museum. Maybe you would like to go to a great fancy restaurant when you're on vacation. Maybe you would like to eat all of your meals out instead of having to cook on your vacation, right? Doing like an Airbnb situation. What is it? What is it that you would like to do? We would love to partner with you and help you to achieve your goals here on our team. Okay. All right. Now, here is another one that I saw come up a couple times in the comments. That was a car. A car came up, a car payment, a new car. If you would love a car, go ahead and put that in the comments. All right. If you would take your $600, $1,000, whatever it is that you made, if you would put that towards a car payment, or if you would buy a new car, if that was you, put that in the comments. Or if that sounds good to you, put that in the comments. Okay, let's take a deep breath, because guess what? Park Lane also offers us the ability to have a Mercedes. A Mercedes. How many of you would love to be driving a Mercedes? Okay. Or if you don't want to drive the Mercedes, you have the ability to take a cash bonus when you earn that. And you can earn that at our very first level of leadership right here at Park Lane. Is that not incredible? So if you're like, I need more info on that, put Mercedes, put car in the comments, and we're going to just give you a little bit more info on what that could look like for you, what that is going to add up to for you. Okay. Yes, we love that. Okay, now let's get a little bit more personal, okay? Because some of you said that you would save for college for your grandkids. My heart, like that is such a sweet gift to be able to give your kids or your grandkids, right? How about somebody said fundraisers? Did you know that as a Park Lane stylist, you have the ability to run fundraisers where Park Lane gives back 50% of sales to the organization of your choice? You could run your Park Lane business just doing fundraisers. That's totally an option. So you could get paid, plus you're being able to give back in a really great personal way. Okay. House cleaner. That was another option. Absolutely, you could use your money for a house cleaner. Yes, please. Save for the unexpected. Upgrades. I saw a lot of that. Upgrades at a concert. We talked about upgrading your vacation. Maybe you want more of like a suite than a standard room. Maybe you want to do the eating out. Maybe you want to go to, something specific when you're on vacation of a destination or a museum or something that's an upgraded vacation. How many of you want to upgrade your vacation style? A new roof, to spoil yourself, right? How about getting your nails done? How many of you put that off? Because that's like just the first thing to go, right? As I think as women, I know for me as a mom, like that often was the first thing to go when we needed to pull in the budget. Then we were taking the salon away. Not anymore. No, mama needs to get her hair done. Mama needs to get her nails done. That is a me time. That is a spoil time. And so, absolutely, you could be the pampered. Your Park Lane money could be your pampered budget bottom line, right? You're using that money to pamper yourself, to give back to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. We work hard and we need the little extras to help us to continue to get along, right? So, what would you do? What would you do with that $600? What if not only could you get that $600 here in June, but what if you could do it again in July and in August? And then maybe you're going to get a raise, right? We're going to help you. When you come and join us, not only are we going to mentor you through and coach you through your first onboarding of your business, but we're going to then say, let's get you a raise. Let's help you to do the same thing and get more, right? And so we want to see you succeed in your goals. All right. So let us know what your goals are. Continue to share with us here as you're watching the replay or watching here live right now. If you haven't shared what you would do with your $600, put that there. Tag your stylist and let's have a conversation. Let us give you a little bit more info. Let's book that decider party, right? The decider party is just having a party that your stylist is going to do for you. And then at the end of that party, then you're going to decide, do I want to take the paycheck? Do I want to take that money and start that fund for whatever it is that you decide? Or am I going to give that back to my stylist, right? That's what a decider party is. It's just a regular party, but then you're in control. You're in the driver's seat where you get to decide if you're going to take the paycheck or not. But really, you'd be crazy not to take that paycheck and just give us a test drive for the summer. Stash the cash for the summer and do with it you please. All right. So thank you so much for joining me here. We are going to have so many more gals coming to share with you their journey and their story here at Park Lane. So tune in. Let us share with you our successes and how we have been able to navigate Park Lane in such incredible ways. So thanks so much for joining in, and we'll chat with you soon.